Bless me. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing another video that was kind of similar to the one that I did a couple of weeks ago, where I tested if primer actually worked. And I did a half and half test of putting primer on one side of my face, no primer on the other side of my face, and if you guys want to see the results, then maybe go and watch that video. Also in that video I said that I would probably do it using setting sprays to see if they actually worked. I'm sure people have probably done this video before, but just for my own personal gain and just to test it out, I really wanted to do this video and see if setting sprays actually prolong your makeup and keep it on for longer. Also, if you want to see a tutorial on this look that I've got on my eyes right here, it's in my previous video, I think. Today's post notification shout out goes to Myra Nadeem, and she says, "How does your makeup still slay so much? Hashtag notification squad." With 40s. And then she said, "I would love a shout out, it would make my life," which is a pretty bold statement. So thank you, Myra. I hope I said your name right. I'm really sorry if I said it wrong. Okay, so I'm starting this video with my foundation, concealer, powder, blush, contour, bronzer, and brows. But just in case you're interested, the foundation I used was my Maybelline Superstay because I used that in my testing primer video, and I thought I would do the same thing because it's my favourite foundation. And then my concealer, I used Tarte Shape Tape. I used my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder, which is the one that you can only get in America, but it's really, really good. And then for my contour, I've got the Bleach London Contournuity Powder in Bones 4. My bronzer is the Kiko Full 2.0 bronzer. My blush is the Ofra blush in something. My highlight is from a L'Oreal little palette. I think it's called La Vie en Glow. Not really sure. And then my brows are the Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder in 3. So this is what my skin looks like before any of the setting spray. As you can see, it's very, very matte. I am breaking out like here. I've got quite a big spot, and then I've got another one that's about to come through on this side. So I feel like by the end of the day, this one's gonna like come through. You guys know how it is with those like under the skin spots that just, they're there and you can feel them, and then they'll just like come out at the end of the day like, hey, I'm here, I've arrived. Just me personally, I prefer doing my setting spray before I've done my eyes, because sometimes I find that once I've done my eyeshadow, especially like mascara and eyeliner, if I do my setting spray straight after that, I find that it can make my mascara like transfer a little bit to my lower, like under my eyes. For me, like, I just mostly use it to keep my base intact. If you guys are new to my channel, you don't know anything about me, and this is the first video you're watching, then my skin is oily, and so I mostly just use my setting spray to try and keep my base on for as long as humanly possible. So I'm going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. You can get a mini one of these. I think this smaller one is like £10 maybe in the UK, which isn't too bad. And I know that it's kind of annoying that I'm doing a more like high-end setting spray, but this is my favorite setting spray of all time, and I swear that when I wear this, my makeup lasts a lot longer, but I don't know whether that's just in my head or whether it's actually legit. So that's why I wanted to test it today, but I definitely for sure can test some like drugstore setting sprays in the future. But because this is kind of like the main one, I feel like this is probably the most popular setting spray in the world. I thought I would actually give it a go and see if it's worth the money, because at the moment I really like it and I think it does work, but I just need something to prove it to me. So I think I'm gonna spray this half of my face, and I'm just literally holding a notepad in front of my face. Should probably do something that isn't made of paper, but I don't know what else to use. This says directions. After applying makeup, shake bottle well. Okay, I am supposed to shake it. Hold 8 to 10 inches away and mist face 2 to 4 times. Ha ha! 2 to 4 times. Warning, keep out of eyes, close eyes before misting. I think we knew that, but you never know. The time right now is 12:38, so it's around 12:30. I'm gonna be testing this for as long as I can, like before I go to bed, and I'm gonna do regular check-ins. This says that it will last up to 16 hours, but I'm not gonna be awake for 16 hours, so. Okay, oh, oh crap, oh crap. I've just sprayed it all over the palette that I was about to test, and it's gone all over the eyeshadows. Okay, so I sprayed a lot on my face just because I wanted to make sure that it was actually fully covered. Because when I just do like one spray or 2 sprays, I feel like it only does like certain dots on my face, if you get what I mean. And I will say now that a little bit of it did get on this side of my chin because it kind of went underneath the thing. But I'm mostly kind of testing it on my Forehead, you can see my forehead and my cheeks are now kind of wet, so I'm just gonna fan them. And see, this is why I don't do setting spray when I've got eyeshadow on, because I find that it kind of creases my concealer. Whoa, I've just realized it's all in my hair. Oh my gosh, this bit of hair is actually like soaking wet. And I'm gonna check back every couple of hours and see if it actually keeps the makeup on. I'm now about to go and test Tammy's palette, and the look that I do for this eyeshadow, I'm not gonna film in this video, but it will already be up. Hey guys, so just a little update. Sorry if this is shaky, I'm sitting at my desk. And I don't actually know if I'm like fully in focus, but it's been on for like 5 hours now, my makeup. And I just wanna say, like, the only difference that I've really noticed is my smile lines, like on this side where I didn't put the setting spray, my smile lines are definitely worse on this side. This side it hasn't really like creased, but on this side it kind of has. Like, don't really know if you can see that there. I've just been like sitting here editing my vlog for my vlog channel. If you're not subscribed to my vlog channel, then it's just Sophdoes Vlogs. And also I did change my lip colour. This is the YSL, oh my gosh, this camera is so heavy. This is the YSL Glossy Lip Stain in 504. Whew, I need to put this down. It's heavy. Okay guys, I'm back. The time is now 8:25, so it's almost been 8 hours. It's technically been like 7 hours 50 minutes, but I'm gonna say that it's been 8 hours at this point. So updates on my face. To be honest, I was gonna do some more check-ins throughout the day, but I haven't really noticed too much difference, like drastic enough to document up until this point. So I've just eaten my dinner and I came upstairs and had a look in the mirror and I inspected my face, and I thought, okay, now it's getting to the 8-hour mark. It's definitely getting to the point where I can tell noticeable differences between each side of my face. On my forehead, it kind of looks just a little bit oily all over, and there doesn't seem to be too much difference. But the majority of the setting spray, obviously I did get some on my forehead, so it's weird how it's kind of, it looks pretty much even. But I did definitely get a full coating of setting spray like on this kind of cheek area. And something that I've definitely noticed is this side of my face is definitely more oily. I don't really know if you can see that kind of on camera. This side is still, it's got a little bit of oil peeking through, but around my nose it's definitely not as oily and it's definitely not as broken up. And also my smile lines normally crease so badly because they're super deep set. It happens with every single foundation. On this side my smile lines are a lot more obvious, and my foundation is starting to kind of get really oily in this area and break up around my nose, but on this side it hasn't done that nearly quite as bad. So I mean, yeah, I'm pretty impressed so far. So here's a little close-up of my face. Actually, let me just turn down the brightness so you can see properly. I know that this is really not the prettiest of close-ups, but I'm hoping that you guys can see the difference between these sides. This side is definitely creased a lot more in my smile lines, and it's definitely looking more oily and kind of like separated around this sort of area and like around my nose and just like generally over here. And this side is definitely holding together a lot better, less creased, less oily, less exaggeration of pores. Like this side just in general is looking a lot better, but then again, like I said, on my forehead it pretty much looks the same, which is kind of weird. But and then on my chin again, it's all kind of looking the same, I guess, because like on my forehead I don't have as many like pores and like oil producing pores, I guess. So yeah, this is the most noticeable kind of area where my face definitely gets the most oily. Okay, so here's just an even more gross close-up. I'm sorry. By the way, if I have any fallout on my face, like I've got a bit of blue eyeshadow here and a little bit of fallout here, which I didn't notice earlier. But yeah, this side versus this side. And I'm actually just really impressed in general with my foundation. Every time I wear this foundation, I'm so impressed by it because my skin would normally be such an oily mess after 8 hours, but this foundation just controls my oils so well. And what did I tell you guys? These spots were gonna start like showing their face. Okay, so in conclusion, do setting sprays work? Yeah. This is definitely like a noticeable difference in my eyes, like especially the kind of creasing of the smile line and separation around my nose. I definitely think that it's just worth doing that extra step, like especially if your skin is oily or your foundation is kind of like prone to breaking up on your skin, or just if you like maybe sweat a lot or you've got like a really long working day and you just want to make your makeup last that extra little bit. I'm gonna go edit some videos now. Amigas. cheaters, living the dream. Nothing's ever gonna come between amigos. If you got this far in the video, let me know what your favourite song is on Spotify at the moment, if you have Spotify, because I just got it and I cannot stop listening to like the Cheetah Girls and Hannah Montana and the Jonas Brothers and High School Musical and like all of the Disney throwback stuff. It's great. I'm having the time of my life. Hey guys, so this is gonna be my final check-in for the night. I know that I'm not on my like main camera, but it's because I'm halfway through editing the other video and I've taken the SD card out and it's like in my laptop, and I just thought it would be easier to pick up my small camera, which has got a different SD card in it, instead of having to like shut down all of my editing and stuff. But I'm about to go to bed. The time is, come on Fitbit. The time is 11:21, which means this has been on my face for 11 hours. Yeah, wow. And what I've noticed now is that it's especially like visible, the difference between my smile lines. Sorry that I'm looking up here because that's where my viewfinder is and I'm not holding a mirror, but my smile lines on this side have creased so much more and like separated so much more than this side. Like, can you guys see that? That is a really good thing. I'm gonna start using setting spray probably every day and maybe just focusing it around like this sort of area, because I feel like it's definitely really helped. And still, like, this side is still starting to get pretty oily, but this side is definitely like a lot more oily, and my pores are like really emphasized. Can you guys see that? So yeah, you're right there, cat. I'm gonna start wearing setting spray more because, to be honest, I forget most days, and I'm gonna go take this off now and I'm gonna go to bed. Well, I'm not actually, I'm gonna go edit a video and then I'm gonna go to bed. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!